The Namibia Scientific Society is a society that was founded in 1925 as a non-governmental, non-profit members organization. It provides a platform for exchange and supplies information to local and foreign scientists and scientifically interested laymen. On Friday 10th of February at 7 p.m. and Saturday 11th of February at 10 a.m. to inspire future generation of Namibian scientists and engineers, the AMT team has brought a mobile planetarium to Namibia. To give us more detail on this is Assistant Publisher at the Namibia Scientific Society, Frieda Mukufa. Frieda, good evening and welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Very good evening to you.
Talk to us about the Namibia Scientific Society. What is your mandate?
Okay, so you've already mentioned that the show was started in 1925, but like you already mentioned, it's to provide a platform of exchanging information. But when it was started, I think a lot of people get confused because you say scientific society. It's not a scientist lab. It's not anything to do with science. But when it was started as a publishing house that they were publishing scientific-related information, literature, so to say. But independence, it has branched into Namibian-related literature only. So currently, under the Scientific Society, we have a platform for lectures, public presentations, excursions, book launches, and we have the department as Quisa Publishers, which is a publishing house. And at the publishing house, we publish Namibian-related literature, be it books, autobiographies, biographies, children's literature, journals, and anything that has to do with Namibian literature, so to say. But we also have a library, and I believe it is one of the oldest libraries in the country because we have information or whether books dating as from the 1800s until to date.
The society,
that's basically.
Sorry. Society interlinks with foundations and institutions as well as companies and coordinates contacts by offering a platform for lecture, presentations, excursions, and of course book launches. Who is your target audience with these and how effective are they?
Okay, currently our target audience is definitely anybody or pretty much anybody that is interested in what we offer. So it's authors, presenters that have certain research topics. So if you are a student and there's a certain topic that you have covered or that you've written about, maybe it's a master's paper, it's a PhD, and you want an Namibian audience to know about your research, you can always and we'll give you the platform to give your presentation on any topic. So it's also researchers, it's students, but also to the general public. Say, for instance, grade 12 learners who have certain projects or that they don't understand, they can always come visit our library, ask our librarians about the information. Students that are doing the PhDs that are stuck within a certain topic, they can always come to this. And I believe it's very effective because over the years we've had very successful conversations regarding certain topics in Namibia. I remember last year we had topics on child trafficking, and there was somebody from the police department who came to talk about how many kids are trafficked in and outside of the country from Namibia, so to say. We had conversations on Bitcoin, there are conversations on ants, literally anything we've had conversations on. And I think everybody that comes to our events always walks away with a lot of information that they learned from us, or anybody that comes to give these conversations.
The Society is set to host a mobile planetarium. Tell us more about that.
Yes. Okay, so the mobile planetarium is an inflatable dome. So it's basically like you're being in a dome, right? It's an inflated dome, and in this dome you get to see, look at interactive images of the night sky that can be projected. So it's almost like stargazing per se, but it's in a dome. And you get to look at the Earth, the Moon, the many planets, the stars, very, very up close. You get to look at the clusters, at the crest, at the pores, anything. Like I can tell you now, it's a very beautiful experience. And currently, the one that we have is happening on the 10th of February, 1700 hours. And the second one is on the 11th of February, are free actually. So if anybody that's listening would be interested in this experience, which I believe everybody should be, because aware of all these wonderful things that happen, they make a turn.
And what was the purpose behind creating, I suppose, a stargazing experience?
I believe this is to basically teach people, because what the other department that we have at Scientific Society is astronomy club, so to say, and for this astronomy club, they focus on anything that is astronomy related. Whenever there's a lunar eclipse, whenever there's anything that has to do with the solar system, basically, or astronomy in general, it's what happens. Because usually we also have events like stargazing, where we drive outside of Windhoek to do stargazing, and this is a similar experience. But I believe it's very important because now they are going out to schools to actually engage students that would be interested in astronomy or anything that has to do with the planets and the Earth and how to study them.
That's fantastic. And what schools have you been to or planning to go to?
Currently, our team is busy with the Namibia University of Science and Technology and a few schools in commerce. If I'm really speaking under correction, but so far I can assure you we've been to NUST that we are engaging these conversations with our students.
We mentioned 2 mobile planetarium experiences that will be taking place on the 10th and the 11th of February. Where will they be happening? And for those who are interested, how can they participate?
Okay, so it's going to happen at the Namibia Scientific Society, which is our venue. And for those of you who don't know, it's in Robert Mugabe Avenue, right across the National Theatre of Namibia. And it's free of charge, so you don't have to pay anything. And how you can either visit our premises, and then we can put your name on a register, or you can phone us, and we can put your name on the register as well. But alternatively, you can actually reach us on our website, Namibia Scientific Society. That is our website. And if you do go there, there would be a specific what we have upcoming events. You can press on that upcoming event and book a ticket. So because of admin's sake, we want you to book a ticket so that we can have the details. So as when you come here, we know how many people will be attending the event.
Fantastic. Well, Frieda, thank you so much for your time this evening. Thank you for joining us.
It is my pleasure. Thank you so much.
That was Frieda Mukufa from the Namibia Scientific Society speaking to us on the line. When we come back, it's time for our health. Stay tuned.